Morning, Alchemy. This is a bonus video because yesterday, so I'm drinking my coffee. It is a cherry chai latte, ice latte. I've been craving a lot of ice, even though it's kind of chilly today, but not as chilly as it was yesterday, and it rained yesterday. It's so good. They're gonna fade it out soon. I'm like, oh, don't. And for this venti, it's like $6. So it's actually pretty good price. So I actually went to Joann yesterday and to see what was left, and I found quite a bit of things. I did spend close to $100, like $96 or $98. So let me show you what I got, and then we'll talk about it. So I don't remember the exact prices. I only remember the prices of some, but I think this was around $1. It's just like leaves, so I'm gonna use those to make fall cards. So some of you will get a postcard from me or a card with these in the fall, and also to have them as reference so I could paint them, you know, because people say they're easy, but they're not easy, and I want them to be all kinds of different gifts for the fall. I got these season greetings, Merry Christmas. They're two signs. They're not together, and they are metal, you guys, from Tim Holtz. I do believe this was like around $3. I don't remember the price of this, and I didn't even check. I just had the guy this is a Jelly Arts 3 mini printing tools. So like 3 different, the little, to make different impressions. But this one, I don't want to use it just with my jelly plate. I want to use it for my like canvas, so I don't have to like, I was looking for something like this, and this was the only one. So I was like, oh my gosh, yeah. I got this stampler from Tim Holtz as well. This is a stamp set, and it comes with a stencil. So I opened most of this stuff. It's really nice. They had quite a bit of these, and then when I grabbed mine, this was also under, it's like $4 something, I think, or $6, I don't know, but it does have this nice stamp, a butterfly, and some sort of, I think it's a poppy, and it has this, I like this little thing, and then it has this. So yeah, this stencil, which I've been wanting to get stencils, and I finally got my wish. I'll show you guys where in this haul, but yeah. So they had only this, and then I found a couple other things, Tim Holtz, but I like the inks were still full price. So I was like, yeah, no. And they were still kind of pricey for me, is what I'm trying to say. Let me put this back in. So I do love Tim Holtz. I have some Tim Holtz stuff that I have not used. Now this was the first thing. This was in the same spot as the Tim Holtz. This was hanging. This was also hanging. This is a watercolor technique by Hero Arts. And guess who it has? My friend, my daddy, Daniel Smith. And kit includes clear stamp. I'll open it so you guys can see a watercolor dot card from Daniel Smith, key lime fuzz, reactive ink, pink liquid watercolor, water flow brush, water mist brush, paint palette, 5 sheets of watercolor paper. Yeah, all that for $7.50. So they had also some other ones, but I grabbed the 2 watercolor ones. So the other one, so I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? So look, it comes with a little palette. It comes with this amazing watercolor pink. It's small, and it comes with this little key lime fizz. It looks like a stamp, but it might be just like ink. Like it comes with this water brush. See what I mean? I don't buy water brushes because I don't have to. They always come somehow in these kits. There's a beginner kit, but I don't care. And obviously, who can now say no to a small water bottle? It comes with this stamp set. It says happy birthday. It has some little, I've been attracting a lot of like honeybee stuff. I even got a kit for free online that I signed up for this lady, and I have cardstock, so I'm gonna print it like a honeycomb. And then best wishes, thank you. So it's quite nice. Oh, the happy birthday is inside, but this little ref, it's on its own. So that's pretty cool. And then it comes with, look at these really, it's almost like cardstock, but it's watercolor. Yeah, you could tell it's watercolor, but it's a hot press, seems like it. It feels very nice, like to make cards. And then of course, who couldn't, this is the reason that I got it. I didn't know Daniel Smith, and my fam didn't either, because I grabbed one for her as well. So yeah, this is a different, they have iridescent gold, like all kinds of different ones. In the dot cards, I bought one dot card from Daniel Smith and a while ago, and it was $8, and it was 60, but I know this alone would have been like $5 if you would have bought it somewhere else. So this was a total bargain, you guys. Don't ever shy away from like kits, even though if you're not a beginner, like and I peek into one and I'm like, oh yeah, it's perfect. And there was the only two watercolors kits, and there was some other ones, but obviously I grabbed the watercolor because this is what I do. So yeah, you might think, oh Maria, but that's too expensive for what you got. No, ladies and gentlemen, that was not the only thing I got. I'll show you what I got. I was about to head to the beginning, which is the exit to buy. I had gotten everything that I wanted. The brushes, the Princeton brushes were all gone, everything. And I'm like, that's interesting. There was no pain, nothing about that, no, nothing. That's really weird, but I'm satisfied with what I got. There is something else that I'm going to show you, and it made it all worth it besides these. So when I was about to make that right turn, boom, I saw watercolors. They had Van Gogh watercolors. I have them, a lot of them, so I didn't want to get them. They were $2.50, and so was these, ladies and gentlemen. These oil paint watercolor. These are the 1980 brand, or the student grade, but they're very good student grade. They also are milled with same type of alkali, like the light fastness. It still has light fastness, and they're still milled similar to their counterparts, the Gamblin. There's not much of a difference. It's only like a little tiny bit, and this one's like they act very similar. So they had all my favorite colors. I was like, oh my gosh, and I asked, and they're like, these are $2.50. This, I think this was the only golden heavy body, the only acrylic paint that I've seen. There was no more, so people went crazy on these because they could probably recognize it. I got that Nathal red light. I don't know how much was this, but I did notice on my, I threw away my receipt because I was like, oh, what's the point? I'm not going to return any of this. I think they charged me $4, all close to $5, so it must have been this one, because she did tell me that this were all like $2.50. So let me tell you what I got. I got Nathal red, which is series 2. I was like, oh my god, I had this before a while ago, and I used it all in like about a year and a half. This is a really nice red. It's like a really rich red, like a lipstick red, or what people call like almost like a Christmas red, like a red. It's really nice. And look at, compare it to this one, cadmium red light. Yeah, this is leaning more orange. It's still red, but it's leaning more orange. And so pretty. None of these were open. Look at that. The oil doesn't even come out. It's so nice. I was like, oh my god, how could I say no? And I didn't take all of them, but I got one of each. And the only ones were left were one of each of this, and I believe a red. I don't remember. This turquoise. Turquoise is my absolute favorite. Gamblin has one of the best turquoise, and this is student grade, but it's very, very close. Like the only reason, like I used a lot of these, and like I said, they work very similar to their counterpart, the Gamblin. I see very little to no difference, and I absolutely love them because I could go crazy with this. The only difference is that this is a little bit less shiny than the all the non-student grade oil paint goes a long way, and these tend to, but they still last me a long time. Like I love gambling, you know that I'm a gambling girl. So this is permanent green light. I had one of these, like I said a while ago. I think it came in my kit or I bought it on its own, I don't remember. And this one I don't think I had this chromium oxide green. I've had this in watercolors and I really like it because it's not like a leafy green, it's like right in the middle. It's like, I'll show you the difference, and then look at that green. It's not like a lime green, it's like literally like when the tree is getting its leaf, it's kind of like that color. And this one is more like it has a little bit more yellow in it. So yeah, it's like perfect for stems and all this stuff, for flower stems. And guess what I did? I wanted to experiment. So this, I don't know if you recognize this. This is by Cobra. The only other one that makes them really good are the Holbein. These are water mixable oils. You can use water with this. People use these instead of traditional oils. I like traditional oils, but I couldn't help myself. The color is what got me. This is a 40 millimeter, so I do want to experiment in my channel with one of them. It's Persian Rose. It's really pretty. Look at that. And I was like, look how pretty that is. So pretty. So I was like, okay, I want to experiment. The other one is gonna go to fam. I got two of each because, you know, I just figure fam. And I told her, this I'm gonna treat it like gouache and see what it does. As far as I know, you also can, this is for fam, you can use like the same as mix for the oils, but I don't want to add fumes. I want to see what it does on its own. What's the fuss and buzz about water mixable oils? I swear I was not gonna do them, and they're not gonna be an extra expense for me. I just got one tube, and then I'll try to match this color. I think I might have already gotten in the gambling, but I really like this color, and I'll treat it like gouache. I'll just leave it down, and then I could, you know, because it's water based, and I'll see if I could mix acrylic with it. But first I want to paint with it on its own on paper and see what it does, because I could use water with it. It is from Royal Talents. So yeah, it's a really pretty color. So that's all. That was like the biggest thing and why I went. My brother got some fabric as well, like 2 yards. They already had it cut up for you, because a lot of it, guys, a lot of people, I don't know where people tell me they never get bargains, yada yada yada. But in Joann, and fam told me that in Georgia there was gone. She didn't get anything. She is gonna get something for me, because I got 2 of these. They were sealed because they had 2 others that they were open and people had gone through them. So I was like, I'm not gonna pay for something because I know we're not gonna return it. Like, you know, they're going off sale. So I was like, I just made sure that the 2 that I got of these were sealed, and they were. I opened this one at home, and the other one is still sealed. I will be sending it off to fam. But this was the biggest revelation for me. I had gotten the watercolor kit, all the little stuff that you've seen, not the paint yet, because that was the last thing I got. And then I looked at this and I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, it's gotta be jelly plate. And I've been wanting to get more jelly plates, jelly stuff, but you know, they're expensive. And this is, mind you, this is I'm really happy about this. It's American Crafts, made in Linden, Utah. So Vicky Booten, fam knows who this person is, but I do not. And here it tells me everything I got, and I was like, oh my god, because I didn't know. I just grabbed them. I looked that they were sealed, and they were on here. They were sealed, and I said, okay, nobody has gone through them. I'm getting 2. And then I asked, I looked at my receipt, and they were $18 a piece, which was still a bargain, because they were $44 originally. I was like, I did notice, and like in this one, it was like 20 something, I think, originally, and they priced it down to $7.50. The Tim Holtz stuff this one didn't go much down. It was like right under 5 or 5, I think. But like all the other stuff they did, and a lot of the craft stuff is gone. I didn't find out one good notebook. I found other notebooks, but they weren't good. So let me show you what I got from here. You guys are going to be so impressed. And like, fam, she called me last night. Fam, you're looking at this. And it comes with a really sturdy box. So it comes with these 6 acrylic paints. And then it comes with these cups, which are excellent because I do throw on the canvas, so that's amazing. It comes with this roller. It's actually a starter kit but like I said, I don't shy away. I'm not a starter, but I don't shy away for no starter kits, especially no $18. So these 2 boxes, this one and the other one, were the most expensive things I bought from this haul. So with both of them, it was already like 38, 9, 10, 11, 12, like $36. Yeah. Because I was like $96. I'm like, what the heck, you know? And then, well, probably it was less than that, but the tax. And then he's like, well, you got a couple of things and all this stuff. So, and it does come with this little thing, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. This little, see how the sides, it's like to put you know, that to put different to make different markings and stuff like that. So, and it's very sturdy, so I was happy. It comes with this little toothpick so you could stir your paint. It comes with these amazing like die cuts already done for you, like different flowers, different things. Look, I'll show you guys. So that was really nice. So you could put them on jelly plate. I will not. I'm gonna paint them and then I'll use them for something else. Because, you know, jelly plate, for me, the fun of it is just gone. And remember, I told you I've been wanting stencils, but smaller stencils. Here they are. Here they are. They gave me like 2. These are, with the best part, I got butterflies, you guys. I kept seeing butterflies all over that store. Different, like the cake, for the cookies, like all kinds of stuff. But yeah, these, maybe I could take them out for you guys, but this was like the best bargain ever. So yeah, I'll show you guys. But this is my kit, and the other one has already been claimed. So the fabulous from Lively's Lovely, she grabbed the other one because I was like, if somebody doesn't take it on my channel, but they're gonna have to pay shipping because it's like 4 pounds heavy. Oh my god, look at you guys. Let me show you. Oh, okay, so it does show on here. Look at it. It has like Arabic, like cursive. Oh my, it looks Arabic. Oh my god, I didn't know that. I didn't look into this. So I wanted stencils like this, small, like look, like little pumpkins or whatever they are. Oh, how cool! And they're all different shapes. See, that's why I don't stick to perfection, because it doesn't exist, you guys. Let me show you on here. So nice, huh? Oh, look at little dots, so I don't have to make dot. Oh, how cool. This is gonna look really nice in splatters. I wanted stencils like this. I have some stencils that I bought on Amazon and they get stuck, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna give them away. I'm just gonna keep a few. But these are cross. How cool. How cool, huh? And then we got our two big ones. So I don't buy stencils alone. This is how I get stencils, like through some kits. I got one from Tim Holtz and I was happy. See, the butterfly one, look at how pretty. And I could lay it down now and spray or stencil them like that for watercolor, because they're quite loose. Yeah, I really I was like, oh my god, I got a butterfly one. So nice. So yeah. And then this one's pretty cool. Cause like wheels, you know? Or like in Christmas time, you know, the stuff that people eat, the funnel cake reminds me of that too. But yeah, this was the best part. This is a jelly plate, an 8x10 jelly plate. It came with it. And I'm not done yet. This is a little, so you could put, I have this and I have 2 other ones. I'm probably gonna use these, and I'll maybe buy a couple of jumbo ones from Amazon, so I could make my own acrylic inks. That's something I want to do during the summer in my channel. So watch out for that. Ooh, let me see if this one can come out. Yeah. So, and then that's why they give them to you in blank, so you can mix them in the cup, pour it, and then you have your own mix of acrylic ink and on the pen. And then we're not done yet. We're almost done. It came with these, I don't know how many, but it looks like maybe 10, like a pack of 10 of watercolor paper already cut for you and everything. Can you believe that all of this for $18? I remember when fam sent me a couple years ago the jelly plate alone from Jelly Arts. It was probably the same price as this, if not more. So watch out for the bargains, because they always will do you right and never do you wrong. Do I need all this? No. But did I want it? Yes. That's always the question for me, but yeah, I mean, I do love it. Like, I am gonna use it, which is the best part. So that's why I grabbed two, because I knew either fam or somebody from my channel, but she did grab it because she didn't get anything from and that was the reason that I went to Joann, because she had told me on Friday that she was gonna go and check out. And then I was like, you know what, let me go for a little bit. And I asked my brother, and he's like, oh yeah, let's go. He had a day off, so it's cool. And yeah, I came away with all this $96 later. But hey, also, if you are looking to try Supervision watercolors, they have a 30% off coupon. And then they have another Anne from the something about the creek, her channel, and she has a code for another 40%. I would suggest you get the 48 set, because that's the most they give you discount. And then sign up for the watercolors, like the Amazon sign up, and they will give you an additional like $10 off or something like that, because you come, you know. But the other one, the smaller set, the 24 set, the Supervision, with all those discounts, you only get like I don't know, like 20 some dollars off. And that, I was like, I don't like that. But that's the reason that I went to Joann, because I was like, you know what, I just feel like I need to go out, and after all this stress and stuff like that. But this will be actually the last video that I make. I know I keep saying that, but I really am, because starting today, I'm gonna start back in my room. So I still have some stuff for display, but it's not gonna be much. You might see, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, yeah, so that's why if I'm just like, you shouldn't be wasting your money, blah blah blah. But I know this is an investment, you guys. And this, if somebody would have gave me this instead of just a jelly plate, like, you know, I asked for that, but I didn't know they actually had a kit like this. Like, I would have been over the moon, like, you know, and stuff like that. And then for the bargain, this was actually originally $44 plus tax, so you probably were looking at a $50 if you had bought it. Now, I don't know if those people, like, I would buy it at $5, whatever, the people, the boxes that were open, and I would just like take whatever extra and stuff like that, because it will still be worth it to take, even at a reduced price, with the stencils. I think they kind of open like these, and then, because it was like, I didn't see these, but I saw some other stuff. That's when I knew. I was like, no, I'm gonna get 2 sealed boxes, and thankfully they were. And I think there was like one more. I almost was tempted to take all 3 of them, and just one of them was open, but it looked like nobody had gone through it. It was just kind of open, like people wanted to see what was originally there, but they opened it, and I was like, I don't know. But yeah, I might go back and see during the week and see what's left, because a lot of people were there, a lot of elder people. They told me the same thing, that they had come early and stuff. But most of the stuff was gone. Even the shelving people are taking. Like, my brother and I saw like 5 people come out with shelving, because they're selling it for $3 and $5. They were also selling totes, but I'm like, yeah, but to move. But I'm like, those are real totes, like not boxes. What am I gonna do, you know, when I'm done moving? I was like, yeah, I don't want to keep them, because they're just an extra thing. So, But yeah, this is all I have. I hope you guys have a lovely Sunday. And look at my brother's been, my other brother, he's been also talk about bee. Like the bees are literally like the bee totem. I think the bees are probably my totem animal at this point. Because look at, he's been bringing us like honeycombs. This is a soap and it smells like honey. See? So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in another video. Take care. Bye-bye.